Hi everyone, my name is Vignesh Mugunth and I will be presenting my data mining project, which is a person's relationship tester. It will group three types. It will group three types of people, as you know, as married, unmarried, and committed. You'll be seeing how I will be doing that, but for that I will be using K-means clustering algorithm, which is an unsupervised learning algorithm. I will be explaining you about K-means clustering now. Okay, let's see. Now we have five dots. Now it is easy for us to group like this one, this, but I have to do this with the computer knowledge. That's what I have been implemented, but instead of this two dots, I mean this five dots, which is in two dimension, I have taken 6 points, I mean six axes, I mean axis. Okay, you can say that that's six axes, and I will be classifying them accordingly, clustering them accordingly. Now let's take a look at my model. I have my unclassified data, which I will be classifying into married, committed, and no commitment persons. According to my algorithm, I will be using this sets of parameters or axes. You can call this a. I mean, they are the age, gender, the person used to spend how much time. I mean, how much data on social medias, number of phone calls he is taking per day, maximum time spent on a call in the whole day, and total number of locations changed per day. I will be clustering data based on these 6 parameters. Thank you guys. Now I will be showing you my project presentation. Okay, this is how I will be analyzing my clusters using this set of code here. I have a data table which has 4,000 entries, but I will be using the first 1,000 entries for now because it takes quite a lot of time to compute everything. This 1,000 data, and I will be grouping into 3 clusters. As you can see, three different tables at the end of my computation of this program. Now I will be running this as an DLL file in this cluster analysis tester. You can see that by add references, add this cluster analysis here. So it is added as a DLL file. I am using cluster analysis, which I will be calling cluster new cluster, which will be calling this function, right here. Where is it? Okay. Where is it? Cluster, which will be calling this function right here, which should be mm, doing all the process after, I mean, which will be calling this function, and it will be removing the database entries from the other tables and initialize my database. That is these 3 tables. If any values are there, it will be deleting it, and it will be pasting new values from this data table. Now let me execute my code and see. Just the number of iteration which I am using is 10 times to compute, and what is that? Number of records I am using is 1,000. It will printing computation is over once it is over. Uh, let's just this repetition and iteration, and this is the number of records that I have to scan by my program. Okay, let me show you, the code. Computation started. You have to wait at least for minimum 1 minute. computation is over. Now I'll be showing you the data entries. Okay, this is the initial database. Database is empty. Now I'm refreshing the data. You can see there are this many data in the cluster 1 from 1000. If I refresh this, I'm getting these many. On refreshing this, you're getting more number of things. I think this stands for committed and not married, number of locations, travel age. Yes, around 30s and 20s and 19s. You can see the age here. So mostly committed and not married group is the most. And this one, let's say 21, 19, not married, not committed, no commitment. This group here doesn't have any commitment towards anyone. If we have even 32-year-old guy here. And this one is for um, most probably married ones. But I'm getting 19-year-old female. Female, 19-year-old female, which can be correct. Female, 18-year-old male. That's odd. Anyway, this I mean, I want because my iteration is only 10 times. You can see that there is many errors. If I do an iteration of 1000 times for my 1000 data, then I will be getting most accurate one. But even that won't be 100% correct. That's this algorithm. It will randomly pick those points. I mean, it will pick those points and cluster it together as as we are seeing through our eyes. That's the advantage of this algorithm, and I use this to implement this, which is I guess 90% accurate mostly. Anyway, guys, thank you. That this is my data mining project. Thank you very much.